Welcome back to the Solutions Series, brought to you by DoubleRadius and hosted by yours truly, Jeff Holdenred. Today, we have Integra Optics. We want to, announce a strategic and actually very exciting partnership with Integra Optics, and we have Jason Mies here with us today to talk to us about Integra Optics. They are part of the Infinite brand, which bring you quality products like radio waves, transsector, polyphaser, just to name a few. But Jason, welcome to the show. How are we doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Good. So Integra Optics, you are a manufacturer of SFPs, DAC cables, jumper cables, things like that, correct?
Yeah, we take the same exact hardware that your OEMs use out there, your radio manufacturers, your router manufacturers, anyone who provides a transceiver with their equipment. We take that same hardware, the transceivers, we bring them in from wherever we get them manufactured, whether it's in China or Malaysia. We bring them to our facility in New York, and we reprogram them to whatever platform you need. So because we take that raw part and we transform it at our facility in Albany, it means that we are made in America. We're BAA compliant. So we know there's a lot of funding going on out there, BEAD funding, RDOF, a lot of money being spent to make sure that the rural communities have connectivity. And we know that a lot of our customers are leaning on fiber for that connectivity, and they want to get that funding and comply with the BAA. Integra Optics transceivers, 100% made in America and ready to serve.
That's cool. And then you guys also, I have one here. Thanks for sending this to me, a little DAC cable. You guys do those also. So that's awesome. So, we know there's a lot of manufacturers out there that make SFPs and make, DAC cables and jumper cables and everything. So what is like the key differentiator? What is one of the things that you guys do very well that make it smart for people to buy an Integra Optics part for their network?
In particular, for the kind of folks we deal with on a regular basis, I can think of a couple of different things. I'll hit on one first, and that's the sparing capability. So our customers, they have networks that they've hobbled together from different smaller companies and put them together into one bigger company. And so that means you may have in geography A, one platform, geography B, another platform. You could have up to 40 different types of platforms out there in your network. And if you have an issue, an outage, something goes down, and you need to troubleshoot it, you have to have spare parts to support all of those platforms on hand. In some cases, that could mean carrying up to 40 different transceivers in a truck. Well, if you use Integra Optics Smart Coder in our transceivers, you can take one transceiver and code it to up to 40 different platforms. So that means you keep one spare part on your truck, one handy coder, and when you get out there, whatever the issue is, on the spot, you tap it into our advanced and extensive library of codes. You can code to whatever you need and get that system back up and running without an issue.
No, that's perfect. And you hit a nail on the head on one thing. Over the last few years, we've seen a lot of consolidation in the market space where we're seeing companies merge with other companies. So a lot of times those technologies are going to be different platforms. So having the ability to swap parts and pieces and actually just keep one SFP or one, DAC cable or whatever is huge. So I can see where that's a very valuable piece to today's market. So that's the smart coder, right? And that's what, we get into recoding radios or recoding SFPs. Can you get into that a little more kind of detailed on that?
Yeah, it's beneficial for customers to put as many Integra Optics into their network as possible. The more Integra transceivers out there, the more flexible you can be. Because using this coder, you can recode any Integra Optics transceiver to any other type of platform you want. So let's say all of a sudden, what's one of the most common things that happens out there is a customer wants to upgrade their network to better data rates, or they want to just simply change platforms for performance reasons. So if all of a sudden you've got this huge network out there and each one of those devices has a transceiver plugged into it, you'd have to buy all brand new transceivers to support that new network. If you have Integra Optics transceivers out there, you can recode them to whatever platform you have or whatever you're switching to. So now you're saving X amount of dollars per transceiver when you change that network over. And if, say, by chance, it's some sort of platform we don't have in our library, We just remote in from our facility, and our engineers get on the line with you. We figure out the code, we write the code, and now we add it to our library, and you're good to go, and you can keep doing that recoding as much as you want. In addition, we also make, and this is something that Integra Optics is very good at, is tunable optics, where say you want to put an optic out there today and have it at a 1 gig data rate, but you know down the road your customers are going to have a demand for higher data at some point in time. So you know that you're going to need a 10 gig transceiver at some point. You can take our tunable transceivers, put them out there at 1 gig today, and then go back out there down the road and turn them up to 10 gig without having to buy a new transceiver, all just using this handy dandy smart coder right here.
That's cool. So in that case there, just asking the question, for, just tech wise. So what you're saying is if I have a piece of hardware that it only has an SFP port, but I know that in the future I'm going to put an SFP plus in, I can use that same one when I retune it.
You can, yes. You can save yourself on hardware, you can save yourself on time, and you can save yourself all of that processing of POs and bringing the product in and getting it out there to the site and all that. It's all just goes away,
Yep. No, that's perfect. Now, do you also create SFPs that are extended temp or, hardened with, some people like say extended temp or, more ruggedized SFPs? We see a lot of people deploying these in the field today. But is that one of the products that you guys also create?
Yes, that's it's called an industrial temperature transceiver. And we actually prefer the industrial rated transceivers. We do make C-temp or commercial temp as well, but we know that these products are going to be put out there into environments where they're going to be subjected to high heat and or in a network where they're going to be used a lot, right? And quality is number one at our facility, right? We check the product when it comes in, we check it when it goes out, and we back it up with a lifetime warranty, right? So you can get inexpensive transceivers out there, and if you put them in an environment where they're going to be subjected to a lot of temperature, a lot of use, you do run the risk of that network going down with an inferior product.
Perfect. So you guys, what we went over today, like all the different, manufacturers they support today, if you go to integraoptics.com, which is their website, you will see when you go to their SFPs or their transceivers, you will see a huge list of manufacturers on the left-hand side, show you kind of who they support today. And like you said, they can actually add ones on the fly. So that's huge when it comes to being in the field. Now, Jason, you guys will be presenting at WISPAPalooza, correct?
Yes, sir.
Definitely come check out the Integra Optics at WISPAPalooza. Like I said, DoubleRadius is very excited about this product line. We love the fact that we can add a part or add a manufacturer that can cover so many different solutions, and it's all under one name. So it's a trusted name, somebody we can get. The availability is there, correct? We don't have delays on SFPs. They can ship.
Largest inventory in the Western Hemisphere.
There you go. That's always a positive. So no delays on that one. But if you want to learn more, reach out to your sales rep, reach out to DoubleRadius. Let us get you the right part numbers. Let's get you the right prices. I think you'll be very impressed with the pricing model that Integra Optics has thrown out there. So the versatility, the pricing made in America, you can't really lose on that one. Jason, everything else good? We cover everything we wanted to?
Oh, there's so much more to cover, but we'll have to do that on another time.
That's perfect. Well, once again, thank you guys for being here, paying attention to this. We got more coming down the road. But Jason, I appreciate you being here. Check out Integra Optics. Reach out to your sales rep. Until next time, have a wonderful day from the Solution Series. Thank you.